Good day. My name is Adrian van Breda. I'm a professor of social work at the University of Johannesburg, and I'm responsible for the internship e-portfolios. This is a video tutorial for supervisors working on the internship program at UJ. The first thing that you'll need in order to follow this tutorial well is the manual, which you can see in front of you on the screen. See if you can get a copy of this if you don't have one already from your internship coordinator, because it provides the step-by-step instructions of what I'm going to cover with you now on screen. The first thing that you need in order to do supervision using the e-portfolio is a Gmail account. And perhaps you already have one, in which case you can skip this step, but if you don't, follow this link over here to accounts.google.com/signup, which will take you to this login page where you can create an account for yourself. You capture your first name and your last name, suggest a username, but understand that Google has lots of accounts already registered, and so they might not be able to give you your first choice. And then capture your password and confirm it. When you click Next, it will ask for a cell phone number in order to do a verification that you are who you say you are. It'll send you a one-time password and ask you to capture that. And bingo, you'll have your own Gmail account. And that's all that you need in order to be able to do the supervision using the e-portfolio with Google Tools. If you have a personal Gmail account that you would prefer students not to be using to send you their reports, then we would suggest that you create a new account for yourself specifically for your work at the university. That way you have two Gmail accounts, one for your private use and one just for the internship. And indeed we would suggest that that might be a good route to go. Once you have your Gmail account, the next part of the process is going to be receiving and marking reports from your students. And this process is really quite simple. And the way it works is like this. Your student will have written a report in Google Drive using Google Docs, which is very similar to Microsoft Word and other word processing programs. That report will be saved on their cloud, in other words, on their computer and in their space. Students will then send you an email that gives you access to the document that is sitting on their cloud. It won't actually make a copy of their document or their report into your cloud. All that's really happening is that you will be accessing their report on their side of the cloud. All the comments that you make will be immediately visible to the student because it's actually saving live on their cloud. What this does mean in practice is that to mark reports, you do have to be online. You have to be connected to the internet in order for your comments to be transmitted directly into the student's report. So when a student has prepared a report, they'll send you an email, and the email will look something like this, where you'll say that the student's name, in this case it's me, Adrian van Breda, has invited you to comment on the following document. And there's the name of the document, and then there's a link to open the document. So you literally just click on that link, and it will open the document for you in your internet browser, whatever internet browser you're using. We suggest that you use Google Chrome. It's really fast and efficient, and of course it comes from Google, and so it interfaces very nicely with all of the Google tools. So this is just a test document that I created, not a proper document, just to illustrate what we're doing. And this is the view in which the student has done their work. But here I've logged on as somebody else as a supervisor using the name Asazwe. So you can see this looks a lot like Word, not particularly different. And in order to work on this document, you would read, and then when you want to make a comment, select the place where you'd like to make the comment, like so. And as soon as you do that, you will see a little plus appearing on the right-hand side here, where you can add a comment, just like you would do in Word using the track change and comments tool. So I'll show you that again. If you want to make a comment on this sentence over here, select the sentence. As soon as you do that, there's the comments button. Click on that, and it will open for you a comments block. Let me just zoom out a little bit here so we can see that more clearly. So there's the comments block. It has my name on it. And as I start typing, it'll be saving all of the text as I work. And when I'm finished with the comment, I click comment to post the comment. Now you'll see that it's saved together with the date and the time of when I've made this comment. And that will be there always, for always. If you try to edit in the actual document, you will see that it brings it up as a suggestion. The way that the student has shared this document with you does not allow you to make actual changes, only to suggest changes, almost like you would make a change in track change. But we strongly suggest that you do not make any changes in the text of the student's report, but rather make all of your comments here in the comments block on the side. As you're busy typing that, you will see if we go back here to the student's view, your comments will appear immediately. Why? Because this document is actually saved in the student's folder, and so as you're working, your comments are saving, and there you can see the logo it's saying is Sazwe. I'm going to go back to my view over here. There's no need for you to do any saving of the document as you go. As soon as you make edits, you'll see it says all changes saved. So if I make another comment, you just watch at the top there, you'll see it's busy saving. And so as you work, those comments will save. And we add the comment, busy saving, and now the changes are saved. Again, if we go back to the student's view, we can see that comment immediately appears over there. So this is quite a simple way of reviewing your students' work by using the comments tool that comes with Google Doc. When you've completed your marking, you can simply close the document by clicking here, Close, because the student has already received your feedback. There's no need for you to email the student to tell them that you've marked their report, because they'll be able to see it immediately. You can also open the document multiple times if you're not able to finish all the marking in one sitting. So you could do some marking, close it, and then go back to it later. And the easiest way to get back to it later is simply to go back to your email and click Open in Docs, and the document will open once again. And you can pick up where you left off. Now, sometimes we're a little concerned, what might students do with your comments? Can they change them? Can they edit them? Can they delete them? But we want to assure you that, in fact, students cannot change your comments. So if we go back here into the student view, there you can see my face, so you know this is the student. If the student tries to click on this comment, and I'm clicking, you can see that all I can do is highlight, but I can't actually make any changes in that comment. I can reply, and so the student can respond to your comment if they would like to. There you can see your comment as supervisor and the student's response. You can also see that was written at 13:01, and this was written at 13:02, and of course that original comment at 12:59. So all of that is still visible. The student can, if they want, click Resolve, and if they click Resolve, you'll see that that comment disappears out of sight. It looks like they've deleted it, but in fact they've not, because if you click here on Open Comment History, just next to the Share button, those comments appear immediately. And you can see all of the work that the student has done and everything that they've deleted it. So there's the one that the student, no, that's the one they deleted earlier. Here's the one that the student has just deleted right now. You can see your comment there at 13:01 and their response at 13:02, and that they resolved it at 13:03. So there's an audit trail of everything that the student has done, and they're not able to get rid of your comments completely. And so that provides some integrity for what the student is able and not able to do. In fact, if the student changes the actual report after they've done work, for example here, student does some new changes after supervision, that gets saved, but actually we are able to see where that change took place by clicking here on the history, and that opens for us a list of the changes that the student has made on the right hand side over here, and there we can see the versions that the student has just been working on. this latest version, we can see this new line at the bottom, and you can see it's highlighted, so we know that the student added that at 1304, whereas we know that the version that it looked like at 1300 did not have that extra line of text. So again, there are ways to check whether students have changed their reports after you have completed your supervision, and that provides us again with some confidence about the integrity of the student's work. Well, I hope that you found this tutorial guide helpful. The details of all of this are available in the manual over here, with explanations on how to do each of the steps that I've just explained. And if you need some additional help, we suggest that you use the online tutorials, but otherwise you can contact Hamali Joshi, who'll be able to provide you with some additional support. So we wish you well, all the best with the work that you're going to be doing on supervising our students, and thank you for your investment in their development.